It's been a journey with the house helps, let me tell you. Some have tested me, some
Yeah.
have come to my house and stayed only for 2 weeks. Some
2 weeks, that's long.
yeah, Hello, beautiful people.
Hello, guys.
Welcome to She Speaks Sacred.
Where her voice becomes a secret, right?
She Speaks
We listen, spirit
Spirit
move.
Move. I'm Wambui Mukunda.
And I am Zanele.
And today we are talking about us being in the corporate world as moms, also being stay-at-home moms, because we both experienced that, and I would like us to at least speak on how our experience was and everything in between that.
Yes.
So maybe we can start with the corporate world, how it was, and then we can move to the stay-at-home mom, and then we can compare the both. So how was your experience as a mom, but also working?
The most difficult thing that a woman can do is, have a full-time 8 to 9 job, especially if it's not your own place of work or something that you created yourself. It is so difficult. It is so challenging for women who are married, who have kids, who have the household to take care of. Because I remember just when I started off, my daughter was in daycare, and I had to wake up at least around 5 4:30 just to prepare her breakfast, lunch, and by the time I come back, food for the day. So
Yeah.
you can imagine that before you get ready for work, it is too much work. By the time you get out of the house, you're already exhausted. So I never used to enjoy, well, that was the first days when she was still young.
Yeah.
That is daycare and all that. And then now moving on to school, still, it's quite challenging because one thing about me, I've never held a house help all my life. So I've always been the mother that does everything, and I believe in doing things for myself. But it got me so tired, I realized that it's not healthy for myself and for the whole family. It was affecting all of us, actually. How was it for you?
For me, at the beginning, especially after I finished university, it was a bit hectic because at that time I didn't have someone taking care of the child. I needed to go and do my internship, and I used to take my son to a daycare also at that time. And let me tell you, that thing used to give me so much
Hey.
stress because the conditions in that place, you have two nannies or the caregivers of the children at the daycare, two of them or three of them taking care of around 15 kids, small kids, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, and that thing used to give me a lot of stress.
Yeah.
But I needed to do my internship. But later on, at some point, when he was a bit bigger, I got a house help, and it's been a journey with the house helps, let me tell you. Some have tested me, some
Yeah.
have come to my house and stayed only for 2 weeks. Some
2 weeks, that's long.
some have come and stayed for a month, and
Mhm.
it's been a journey. But recently I had one that was superb. She's like the best of the best. I didn't have to worry about my son, even though right now he's a bit grown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's grown, so he's able also to take care of himself. But I held a girl who would take care of the household, take care of the child. I didn't have to worry about that. But also, it was I had some mom guilt because I would feel like I'm not spending enough time with the
Which is true.
child. I'm not
It's
having,
true.
yeah, I'm supposed to be the one taking care of him, uh, watching his milestones as he takes his first steps, as he does this. I'm supposed to be the first response to that.
Yeah.
So getting this information secondhand, sometimes it was like, I wish I was there. I wish I was there to experience that. Because sometimes if maybe there's a meeting at school, most of the time it's the father who goes for that meeting because his schedule is a bit flexible. So I'll get the information after of what happened, what was going on, and all that. So there's some mom guilt that comes with working, and also the fact that you're working from 8 to 5. First of all, I think for the moms that are in business that are able to navigate with their schedule, I think that's way better. And I wish more moms would have such a flexible schedule. Yeah, I hope the corporate world at some point will also allow for moms to have flexible schedules for them to be able to take care of their children and also work, because there are those that love working, there are those that love and enjoy being in the corporate world. Yeah. How was the experience? Right now you are at a home, stay at home mom.
Yeah.
How has the experience been?
I think it's now more of relaxing, kind of, there's not a lot of baggage. Still, I'm still working, that's why I have a problem because I'm still
Yeah.
trying to find a balance between not totally working and
Working.
just being a stay-at-home mom. And there's nothing as simple as saying stay-at-home moms have it easy when it's actually the opposite. That
Mm-hmm.
job is so difficult. Just being in the house, making sure that things are taken care of, the house is clean, your husband, everything that he needs is that job is very difficult. Even more probably even difficult than corporate because for
Mm-hmm.
corporate it's 8 to 5. Once
Yeah.
5 comes, I'm out. So for being a stay-at-home mom and still hustling, I have got so many things that are happening for me on the side. So it's not really like you're just there
Yeah.
staying and waiting for your man to come back and have fun in the evening and
Mm.
that's it. There's too much we do even within the hours of the day. So it is kind of relaxing because I'm now able to schedule my own work. If I'm tired, I just say I won't do the laundry today. I'm going to do it on a day where I feel like I'm in the mood. So if there's something that I need to do but there's no pressure, at least I can moderate my kind of schedule. So stay-at-home mom and corporate moms have it tough, and I've
Yeah.
always admired, like this past 2 3 weeks now my husband has been away. I have been admiring single moms and single moms who are doing it single-handedly everything because for me I'm just complaining because he's not there for the morning school run, he's not there for some other small things that he's helping me with. But just looking at women who wake up, make sure that the kids are okay, school fees is paid, house rent is paid, those women are powerful women, you guys. We need to appreciate them because most of the times we feel like single women are just useless women in society. But those women they should be given their flowers. You people are doing a lot of work. As much as some of you wouldn't have wanted to be in such a situation, well, life puts you in such situations. So I think you do deserve your flowers because it's too much.
Y-
Doing things
uh,
alone is too much.
I think single moms are super
Mm-hmm.
moms
True.
or single dads are super dads because
Mm,
the amount of work that I experience when I'm a stay-at-home mom is a lot. I feel
mm-hmm.
like I'm
Yeah,
overworking myself.
more than
I'm
corporate.
From the moment I
Mm,
wake up at around 5:30, taking
mm,
care of the child, preparing him for
mm-hmm.
school, by the time I'm going to sleep at around 10,
Yeah,
I'm
tired. Yeah.
exhausted.
Mm,
Exhausted. Let me tell you, I appreciate people who are able to just stay at home,
yeah.
take care of their house.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I was actually thinking I've been paying my house help such less money.
You
Cause
see,
what?
now you realize the kind of work.
She does,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of work, let me tell you.
Mm.
I think stay at home mom should
They
be
should be
paid.
paid by their
They
husbands.
should be.
Yes.
We should have an allowance for them.
Yes.
That should be standard
Mm-hmm.
for stay-at-home moms. Let them
Husbands, are
get
you
paid.
listening?
I hope husbands are listening.
Yes.
Please
Yes.
paying your stay-at-home moms
Mm.
because sometimes you think it's so glamorous. They are doing nothing.
No. Oh no.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
from the moment that woman wakes up to the time she
Mm.
sleeps,
Mm-hmm.
it's work after work after work after work, and I
Mm.
think they need to be appreciated more, to be taken care of more.
Yeah.
And sometimes I forget, in terms of when I was in the corporate world,
Mm-hmm.
I used to have intentional time
Mm-hmm.
to spend quality time with my son.
Yeah.
Right now, because I'm seeing him
You
every
feel
time.
like you're always there.
Yeah, but I forget I need to have quality time with him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe play a game, watch a
Mm-hmm.
movie, like spend time with him, talk to
Mm-hmm.
him. So sometimes you may forget because you're always busy moving,
Mm-hmm.
because you can see him there. So you
Mm-hmm.
assume he's
It's
okay,
fine.
you're
Mm.
okay. Yeah. I think we also need to be, at stay at home moms, we need to be more intentional in how we spend time with our children,
Yeah.
how we also take care of ourselves, because at the end of the day, we forget ourselves.
Yeah.
I think Africans women were the original tradwife, where
Mm-hmm.
most growing up, most women, most mothers were stay at home. And like right now, it's when the tradwife conversation is coming up. But Africans have been doing that for long.
Mm-hmm.
But they were not just staying at home; they were taking care of the farm, they are taking care of the relatives, they are taking care of the household and
The
all that.
village.
Yeah, at the village.
Mm-hmm.
So they are always busy. And do you think a stay at home mom can stay without an income? Because for me and you, we're always looking for hustles.
Ah, no,
We're always
no,
looking for
it's
hustles
just
and
totally
things to
impossible.
do.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
impossible. And modern day society will not allow you to go without even 50 bob in your pocket.
Hmm.
But during the times of our ancestors, those times were beautiful because right now I just farmed, a small piece of land, a quarter
Yeah.
of an acre, or half a 50 by 100
Yeah.
quarter around there. the amount of harvest that I've gotten from there, I was just looking at, the timelines and thinking this can take me to the next rainy season. You
Mm-hmm.
see, and it's not just maize, it's not just beans, it's maize, it's other things.
Yeah.
So during those days, those people used to have acres and acres of land. They used to farm until, the next season comes, you still have your harvest. If you don't have maybe beans, you can exchange it with maize from your neighbor.
Yeah.
Right now, we are buying everything because the land that you are being sold is just like a small
Small
piece of
piece of land.
land
Yeah.
that you cannot even afford.
Mm.
4 million, where we are,
Mm-hmm.
50 by 100, 3.9 million, for incredible, very much incredible. Like,
Yeah.
you cannot even believe the price of land that we are being sold at, you see? So when you look at the ways that these people used to live, it is very much different with what we have right now, because right now you do have to have money. Just getting out and going to the shop, you need to have
Have
money to buy
money.
something. So
True.
there's no way that a stay-at-home mom can stay without having a single coin. Even if they are farming, even if they are doing anything,
They
we
must
need
be
money.
doing
That's why we are
something.
calling on to husbands to give your women money.
Please.
Even if they're stay-at-home women, we need it more than even the corporate women.
Yeah, especially the stay-at-home mom,
Yeah.
because you'll find there's some small things that you need to buy here and there, and you
Mm.
can be going asking for
I
small
hate
money.
that.
You know, it's, let me tell you, that's the most
Hey.
tiring thing ever. I need to buy this. I need to buy this. Like, it's for small money. Ensure that at least your wife has
Yeah.
enough money to take her
Mm-hmm.
through the whole month.
Yeah.
Please, husbands.
And also, women need
Mm-hmm.
to start doing their own work. There's a guy who was saying
Mm-hmm.
it's impossible on our comment on
Yeah.
TikTok. It's impossible for women nowadays to not have, employment. I think it's the same scenario we're saying. Women should have their own money. Even if you're a stay-at-home
Very
woman, have
important.
your own hustle. This world is tough. What if this man decides you are not enough and maybe dumps you?
Yeah.
What will you do?
What if it brings another family into your family and
What,
now,
neglecting yours?
yes, and neglect yours?
Yeah,
What
so you
happens?
do need to have your own
Very
small income on the
important.
side.
Yeah,
Even death is something, we always say single women are being dumped, but death comes and it's something that you never anticipate. You think that you are young, your husband and yourself are young, there's accidents, there's everything
things
that can
happen.
happen. So
Yeah.
make sure that you have a side hustle for yourself, something that will bring you income.
Yeah, take care of yourself
Hmm.
emotionally, financially, spiritually,
Hmm.
physically. As a woman, always take care of yourselves.
And I always
Yeah.
advocate for women to use their skills. As an educated, I'm a peer consultant. I do
Mm-hmm.
a lot of, consultancies. I can take up anything. So
Yeah.
it's never a dull moment for me to say, if anything happens to me, I'm doomed. Most
Mm-hmm.
of us are educated, but we
Most of
decide
us.
to do our own hustles at home. Use that skill to get yourself some money. You are also educated in your own
Yeah.
field.
Mm-hmm.
Use that skill.
And there are so many opportunities available online at the
You
moment. Start
see?
selling something online on
Yeah.
TikTok. Ingia TikTok live, sell
Mm.
something to people, at least look for a source of income that's also flexible so that
Mm.
you're also taking care of your family at the same
Yeah.
time. But at the end of the day, the man is the provider, the protector, and the
Hmm.
professor of the household.
Yeah.
So, yes, the money is just for you and for your upkeep
That's
and
true.
for your future and for emergencies,
Yeah.
Yes. Please, if you've been both a corporate mom, a stay-at-home mom,
Hmm.
let us know. Leave a comment there. How was your experience in both of them? Which one do you prefer?
Hmm.
And we'll appreciate that. Until the next video, bye.
Bye.